More tonight about what may have played a role in the murders of an Eastpointe mother and her 2 children. Police have arrested the father in that case, though he has not yet been charged. Jason Colthorpe spoke with that man's father today. Let's find out what kind of insight you may have gotten there, Jason.
Well, first and foremost, Devin, he stresses his son loved his 2 children. But he said he's battling mental illness and for the last 2 years has been trying but unable to get help for it. Both sides of a family overwhelmed with grief tonight. I met with the father of the man police arrested after the deaths of his wife and 2 children, and he told me his son was troubled. He says his son is bipolar and for 2 years has been fighting with Medicare and Medicaid to get coverage for the help he needs. Police won't say if that played a part in the deaths of 37-year-old Christy Fradneck and her 9-year-old son Timothy and 3-year-old daughter Celeste. But like many people leaving stuffed animals on these steps of the family home, they're still asking why.
Well, it's always difficult for everybody involved to try to understand the senselessness of an act of violence like this. So it's very difficult to process for all of us.
The family of Christy Fradneck didn't mention mental illness in a statement today, but did say there was never a history of domestic violence in the home. The family is hopeful the justice system will prevail and the person responsible for this will be punished to the fullest extent of the law. Neighbors are still shocked like everyone else.
There was never anything to indicate that there was any kind of problems at all in that house. They were very quiet people.
I'm told charges are expected tomorrow in this case, possibly even an arraignment. That will be the first step in the legal process. But for these 2 families, and I've talked to both sides of them a little bit today, the emotions are raw. The healing, that first step, a long way off for these folks. Live in Eastpointe, Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
And for the whole neighborhood, I imagine. All right, Jason.